Hey, it's Drew Neiser with another Tuesday tip. We just had a really interesting conversation on the challenges that a lot of marketers are facing right now, where their lead flow is good, but they're not getting sales to accept them. They're not getting sales to follow up on them. And we're going back to this classic problem of marketing for sale, which none of us want. So we're looking for tips to help sort of overcome that challenge. And I'm going to start first with Misty Walsh from Centric Consulting. Misty, what is your tip?
This might be obvious, but nurture as much as possible. Really pay attention to your lead score model, reevaluate that, look at the data to make informed decisions, to make some tweaks to that, and make it easy for your salespeople to consume that information.
Perfect. I love it, because what we're essentially saying is maybe we need to make the leads better so that they want to do it. Okay, next up, Mary Leigh from AvePoint. Mary Leigh, what is your tip?
Yeah, I think especially when it comes to campaigns, make sure your BDRs, your SDRs, and your sellers really have that context of the campaigns that you are running. I think having that context, knowing that these are going to be pre-qualified, can get them excited a little bit more. So sometimes it just means building a better relationship with the people on the ground that you want to actually pick up and run with it.
Yeah, it is amazing how much of this is really just about the connections that you have with them and the level of trust that you build. Okay, cool. Karl Vandenberg from Gigamon. Karl, what is your tip?
Right, two things. One, if you can and where you can, because the sales or marketing leads sourced are often earlier stage, maybe harder to work, putting in place incentives for the sales teams to focus on that, either through a spiff or through their compensation model. The second thing is, if you have partner or channel business, often we're finding they will have relationships maybe where the sales team or we don't have a relationship. So involving the channel, because once you have a relationship, it's easier to develop the opportunity, right? So leverage where the relationships are.
And that makes so much sense. The second part of that is, it may not feel like a real lead to your sales guy, but a channel guy knows, oh, I know that person. That's a real lead. Otherwise, you better throw money at the problem, which is great. All right. Well, so we got some great tips here. We got nurture, make sure that you give context to the BDR so they understand what campaigns you're running. If they're early stage, you may just have to spiff them. And then finally, maybe you move them to a different channel so that they can sell. All right. I'm Drew Neiser. That's your Tuesday tip. And if you're a CMO who can share, care, and dare with the best of them and want to be part of conversations like this, check out CMOHuddles.com. Peace out.